gonna just sew and... Does this look okay on me?
Yeah, it's cute. I like it. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Erin. Thanks for joining us. This is my friend Erica.
Hi.
And she runs a really awesome esthetician and makeup artistry business in the South Bay in Southern California.
Yes.
And I called her because I maybe have had a little bit of a rough weekend. I mean, it was a great weekend. It was a rough weekend.
Yeah.
And she is my esthetician and she's wonderful and I have all kinds of little funky stuff going on and I would like a little bit of advice.
You're so cute. It's not that bad, really. But it would be nice to have some tips. Yes. So Erin, she washed her face this morning, which is great, but it was probably a couple hours ago, so I'm definitely going to be using some Burt's Bees facial cleansing towels because to get all, I don't know if there's dirt or anything that got on your face.
Always.
You know, being out here on the boat, you never know.
I'm a total grunge monster.
A beautiful grunge monster. But you just kind of want to clean your face before you put any skincare products on.
So there's like all of this villainizing of face wipes. If you're like, how do you want to use them? You want to be gentle, right? Not drag.
Exactly. You want to be gentle. I mean, you can totally drag depending on how sensitive your skin is. Your skin isn't that sensitive, so you can totally like drag it and like kind of just do little strokes. But if you do have sensitive skin, maybe you just want to pat.
Got it.
Definitely around the eyes, you kind of want to pat. And on the eyelids. The reason why I like to use a sensitive face towels is because the ingredients are a little bit more soft and they're not as harsh, so you're not going to break out.
We're on my boat right now, and I live in the Port of Los Angeles, so you can hear them loading containers. The tankers, and you hear all the like beep beep, like the industrial like she's loaded, she's backing up, that kind of sound, you know.
Kind of like birds chirping.
Yeah, except it's like the mechanical birds.
Yeah, exactly. There are 5 different skincare products that you should use daily, especially living on the boat.
Okay.
You have to use a sunscreen to protect your skin because if you don't, you may get cancer and you may age faster.
I worry about the aging because I lived in Hawaii for 5 years and a lot of the, I mean, you know, so I'm half Asian, right? I'm half Korean and half Caucasian and a lot of people in Hawaii have Asian ancestry. So everybody assumes like, oh, your genetics, your skin's amazing and you never age. But the truth is a lot of women in Hawaii don't wear enough sunscreen because they kind of assume that they're fine. It's like, oh, I've got a lot of melanin, it's not a big deal. And they end up getting really leathery. You know, it's not like they get a ton of wrinkles, but that there's a texture consistency to the skin that's like, I don't want that, you know?
So with that being said, you need an eye cream as well. That will help hydrate your under eyes. The reason why under eyes look leathery or have fine lines is because they're dehydrated. I like the Is Clinical Youth Eye Complex.
Nice.
This is a very hydrating product. You just put a little dab.
Blink.
Yes. Just put it around your eyes by tapping, correct? On top, but don't forget where your crow's feet are.
Like right
Bring
in here?
it out,
Okay. So so like extend it out back here.
Exactly. I'm kind of like a kangaroo, or kind of like a raccoon.
We are like, yes, I shoot and produce content, but I'm gonna let you in on a little something. There's no one behind the camera right now.
Yes.
I know what we're doing, so I'm gonna ask Erica to scoot her butt closer to me so you can see her better.
There we go.
I don't know why, but in my 20s, like, I didn't know to put it up here.
Not
for forever, I just was like, oh, da, 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 da.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that. And not a lot of people know to bring it out.
Yeah.
But also, too, make sure you put it underneath. Look up really quick. Under, like, right to the tip.
Okay.
Underneath your eyelashes on the bottom.
Because you're getting, that's where people get a lot of fine lines, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yes. And then next, I like to use the toner.
This is Iope. It's a Korean brand. I've been using Korean skincare for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years now. I do find it works better on my skin than a lot of other, you know, a lot of brands that are formulated for Caucasian skin or like Western brands.
Yes.
I don't know if that really is like genetic or if it works better on everyone. I don't know. Korean methodology is they create their skincare for the age, right? Like your life stage.
Yep.
So this is the Iope plant stem cell line, and I've used this a couple of times before, so it's kind of one of my favorites. And it comes in there's 3 different baseline products. So this is for women who are in their 30s, so it's supposed to moisturize and all of that, but it's also supposed to be anti-aging, like age prevention before your skin really starts needing it.
Every toner is different. This one you apply with your fingers.
Feels so good.
You do this way better than I do.
And I bet it feels really relaxing, huh?
Mm-hmm. You like massaging it into my face.
So yes, so when you are putting products on, even when you're doing it on yourself, you kind of want to go up.
Okay.
And press lightly, but enough to where you can kind of feel your muscles in your face, because that will help the blood circulation, so it's also anti-aging for you. And I will tell you something about the Korean lines. They just know how to make an amazing skincare product. Just the culture itself, they trigger anti-aging. So everything that is in the product, it's way better than American-made. No offense whatsoever, because I am Caucasian as well. But no, it's true. It's a proven fact.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I notice a difference when I'm consistent with it.
Yeah.
I notice a big difference.
And I do like that it is a plant cell base, because you're not going to get those artificial chemical products that may cause melanoma, which is cancer. And it's just really nice to have good, clean products.
Yeah.
Because your skin is the largest organ in your body. So whatever you put on...
I never think about that, right? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so whatever you put on your skin, it spreads. We are going to use this moisturizer from the same brand. Describe how this makes your skin feel.
Hydrated.
Okay.
Yeah, I tend to get kind of dry after I wash it, you know? So this it just feels like it sucks all the moisture back in.
Good. And that's what most moisturizers should do for you, unless you have oily skin and you need something to help dry your skin. So if you notice, I am making the strokes and I'm following her bone structure up. And around the forehead, you kind of go up and then down, up and down. And also it helps with lymphatic draining when you do this. So any toxins that you're holding into your face, it's being filtered through the lymphatic system. So when you do that, it kind of just gets everything moving.
That's so cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Even though it's not a machine or anything else, you're just doing it.
I've been watching more on that, like on facial massage, and they are saying it contributes hugely to anti-aging because you're draining the lymph and you've got the circulation going.
Also, too, do not forget your neck and your décolleté. It's the first thing that ages in your body.
A little more of this.
Yeah, exactly. The last step, always wear your sunscreen. I know I've already mentioned that before, but this is the #1 skincare product you need on your face and your whole body, especially when you're outside. So,
agreed.
Yes. Erin loves to use the Sunbum face. She does have a little bit of a sensitive skin. So this is really good. It's oil free and it does not cause breakouts, which is amazing. It is 50, and anything over 50, it's kind of not that, how would you say it? Effective. I mean, it is effective, but don't worry about that. 50 is the highest you need. It's a myth. It is vegan too.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
Yes,
is it?
It is vegan,
I didn't even notice
and
that.
gluten-free, so which means that you're not going to even break out at all.
Are there seriously a lot of skincare products with gluten in them?
Yes.
There are, really?
Yes, wheat germ.
Oh.
So that's why if you're celiac, you have to look at your products, because you can break out and it can cause certain issues.
Never knew that. It's pretty important.
It is. So with the sunscreen, we definitely want to make sure it's rubbed in all over. even on your eyelids, add a little bit more. Make sure you put this on your décolleté and your neck as well. And you'll never have too much sunscreen, so if you feel like you forgot something, reapply it again. And I do like to put it on your lips too.
Oh, okay. Hey, what do you do during the day? So I would assume for most women it's not a problem because they're inside, but I'm outside all the time.
Yes.
What do you do during the day to reapply sunscreen if you've got makeup on?
They have these Color Science powder sticks that the powder has the SPF in it.
Nice.
So you get one of those and you reapply it every hour, every 2 hours.
Okay.
Don't pass 2 hours.
Okay.
I think that's still pushing it. So an hour and a half is the best.
Okay.
But especially when you're outside every single day.
We should talk about the cream real quick too. There is a third step to the Iope brand, and there's actually a fourth step as well. There's a serum.
Yes.
But Erica, when I was buying this line, Erica told me, I did right. You were just like, I'll let you know when you need a serum.
Yeah, exactly.
So it kind of, but this cream, I do use it during the day as the third step in the routine, but I don't use it every day because it can get a little bit just, I don't know, heavy feeling. Although it's really, really nice. Like it definitely, I use it every night because it's really hydrating and I feel like I see a big difference in the consistency, like the color of my skin when I keep using this. Another note on Korean skincare, one of the not nice things about it is that they're really into brightening, which basically means they want to whiten your skin.
Yeah.
I've heard that it's not harmful the way that they do it, but I don't believe that people need to be whiter.
You're so funny.
I think that that's like an ethics thing for me. I think that there's kind of a whitewashing in our society, and I don't think that people need to change their skin color because they have freckles or because they feel too tan or that because whiter is prettier.
Absolutely.
So I stay away from that. But if it's something you're worried about, if you don't, if you have some kind of discoloration that you don't like, it can help with that, I guess.
Yeah. So like pigmentation or melasma, it does bother a lot of women. I see that every day. But like what Erin was saying, that it's character. It makes you prettier. It brings something a little bit more and different to the table, which is amazing. But if you do, try to stay, that does bother you, stay away from the very harsh chemicals like hydrocodone, tretinoin, retinol. With the retin-A and the retinol, they can be plant-derived, and if that's the case, that's fine. But when you get into the very harsh chemically made ones, that's going to cause your pigmentation to get worse or the melasma to get worse.
Oh, okay.
When you're outside and you forget to put sunscreen on or whatever.
So for someone like me, like I just need to stay the heck away from any retin-A, retinol. Okay, all right.
Absolutely. And if the time comes and you're like, I need it, we'll talk. But retin-A and retinol definitely dry out your skin and make it super flaky and sensitive. But I try to steer my clients away from it.
Okay.
And last but not least, do not forget to wear your hats. The wide brim hats are the best because they cover your neck and your décolleté and your ears and your face when you're out in the sun.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, have a great day. Don't forget to wear your sunscreen.